Back in the spring, we shopped online for used cabinets, and there was quite a few for sale, and we settled on this set. This is about a quarter of what we purchased, and we really don't have any special place for these. So right now they're out on the porch, and we use them as temporary counters for cooking and dishwashing and stuff. But we did already bring these ones inside because we think this set right here will be our lower cabinets. Now, they weren't custom made for us, obviously, so we've had to take them apart and put different pieces together. And right now, this single piece here, it doesn't belong. You can see at the bottom, it doesn't have a toe kick plate. There's no place for your foot to go underneath. So I'm going to have to take that off and try and make a toe kick. And also, I found this on the back, so I've taken it off because I think it'll make the perfect filler for this space that we have right here. So we're doing some reconstruction of the cabinets to try and make them fit and fit our place. And in the end, they won't look custom made, but we'll do our best. Well, I've been working on the cupboards. Anna is working on the Tyvek at the top of the wall. What happened was, when the cottage was built, you're supposed to know, and we didn't, that you put a strip of poly or Tyvek across the top before the rafters go on. And that way, when the Tyvek goes up the outside of the house, you can tape them together and you've got one continuous barrier. Well, we didn't do that. So in the fall, we cut small pieces and ran them up in between the rafters, and that's what you see up there right now. Taped them to the outside Tyvek, and now Anna's just going along and taping all the seams. So we have a continuous air and vapor barrier all the way along. And if you're not insulating, it doesn't matter. But we fear sometime in the future this place is going to be insulated, so that's why we're doing it. Well, before we headed up to the cottage, I called ahead to Timber Mart, our lumber company, and placed an order for some lumber. And by the time we got up here, it was already here. I ordered 250 feet of white pine, tongue and groove. And the driver, we've got to know them all. He opened up the porch door and brought them all in and stacked them all neatly on the porch. I guess in case it rained. They're all good guys. I'll have to thank them next time I see them. So we're going to take that tongue and groove pine, and the very first thing we're going to do is this wall right here, this triangular wall. And if that goes well, we'll have enough left over to do other walls such as that one or at the end of the hall. That's the project for today. Well, I'm only 4 boards into the project, and I've already spilt my nails 3 times. And there's probably 2 or 3 more times coming. What are you gonna do? I did trial and error on the last board, and it looks like the angle cut at the left side is 50 degrees or very close to it. So I'm going to try cutting this next board, and if it works out to fit as well as the last one did, then we'll keep them all at 50 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So today we're going to tackle the bathroom floor. We're going to tile it with a product called luxury vinyl tile, and it locks into place. And we just took the first 3 pieces, Anna did, and linked them together and slid them into place. So now we're just trying to decide how to proceed. I think for the next row we have to cut a tile in half so that the joints don't line up.
Now, do we tap it in and then try and move it? wanna... Oh, there. Okay.
So for the next row, we're having trouble right around this area here, where the tiles, they go together, but they just won't nestle in perfectly. And that's an area where we're going to be walking. So we need to work on it and try and get them to mesh together just right. We've tried everything, and we thought, and now we're going to try sanding a little more and see if there's like a ridge in the floor that's causing the problem. So we'll do a little sanding and see if that solves our issue.
Here.
Mm-hmm. Where's the thin line?
There.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Oh, I can't see it from here.
And of course, it's right, right there.
Ah, looks good. And that's pretty much the final piece for the wall at the end of the hall. That's got to be the easiest one I had to do. They're all short and they're all the same length. And it was pretty straightforward. Done.
Oh, no good. Doesn't stop on a dime either.
What's that?
It doesn't stop. Like you could get cut like that.
Well, the top piece is now in place. That's the last piece for that wall. We just ripped it on the table saw. It's almost a 12-foot piece, and we had to take off about a little over an inch and to fit it in. And that finishes it off to where the ceiling will be eventually. Then on this wall over here, we've got one more piece to put up as well. And it's already cut and ready to go. I had it laying here for a couple days just to get it acclimatized to the humidity. So these two walls are pretty much done now. Right to the top, right to the ceiling. So I can move on to the smaller walls and get them done. We took a break from our inside jobs this morning because the forecast is for rain this afternoon, and we wanted to transplant some trees. And we've got about a 4 or 5 hour window according to the forecast. So we're just putting these small balsams and spruce in place. And then I've just dug these 2 holes and a couple more over here. And now we're going to go to the hydro cut and harvest some more trees. We put a piece of tape on one of the branches indicating where south was, where it did exist, so we could try and line the tree directionally the way it was. I don't know if that's critical, but they suggest to do that, so that's what we did.
Karate chop.
Well, it's hung up.
Maybe that's a good thing. Oh. Oh.
Well, Anna and I were cooking right along. She was transplanting trees, and I was cutting down and taking apart some old dead trees that were about to fall on the driveway, and everybody was having fun. And then the rain came, and tree planting and tree cutting came to an end. So we'll wait out the rain, and we'll make a plan for this afternoon. You lined up good?
Yeah. Oh.
I can't see. I'm doing it by feel. Ah, there we go.
Do you want to come and look at this just to make sure this is what you want?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I thought.
This comes a little higher. Push hard against the wall. I got. It's gonna want to come down.
Okay. It's hard to see because it's the same color as the wood.
Right.
Maybe I didn't put it on thick enough. I don't know.
So over the past few days, we did get some things done, and things are starting to come together. We finished the tongue and groove walls up at the loft, under the stairs, and down at the end of the hall. And we also finished the actual treads. They've got 2 coats on all the way up and down. We'll probably add a 3rd coat later. And on this strip, we also managed to tile the bathroom floor, and we're eager to get at the bathroom. We just need the plumber. And then we headed outside. We did a little tree cutting and some tree planting and general cleanup. It is fall now, and so we need to start straightening up and getting ready for winter. That's a sad thought, but that's the way it is.